Welcome, everybody, to another presentation of the NBA Live on 2K Sports. And tonight, we'll see the Cleveland Cavaliers as they go up against the Sacramento Kings here in Golden One Center. Hi, everyone. This is Kevin Harlan, and alongside tonight, Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy, with Allie LaForce reporting from the sidelines. Now, here's a look at the last few months of assist numbers for Russell Westbrook.
He hasn't been nearly as effective a passer these past few months, and that's unfortunate because when he's passing it well and the assists are coming, he is a much more complete player. It's something he has to be thinking about.
Here's the starting group for the Cleveland Cavaliers. The big men on the floor for him, Mobley and Allen. Harden out there with Mitchell. And it's Tyson in at the three, the small forward. And for the Kings, outside in the perimeter, Levine and DeRozan. Then there's Russell Westbrook. Then there's Achua. All right, everyone, the NBA season starts today. We have made it. It is a holiday for everybody.
Oh, man, the offseason felt like forever. It's great to be back. Nothing like some games that count.
And it's Mitchell missing. Now Westbrook. Outside DeRozan. Down low. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
Just no chance there for the defense. Major size disadvantage. He's got no business trying to stop that slam. Just get out of the way.
Now here's Harden. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. First quarter of play, 1 minute played. It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
A bit ago, Doug Christie and I were able to chat. They'll be up against Donovan Mitchell tonight, and Coach is well aware of the challenges that he presents. He said Donovan's so good at changing speeds, it's hard to know when to send help. I'd rather be overly cautious in that regard because if no help comes, then all of a sudden Mitchell is in his groove. Makes sense to me. Back to you guys.
All right, Allie, thank you. Here's Harden, following the score by DeMar DeRozan.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Pass to Levine. Goes straight to the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. It's going to be on James Harden.
And that's just strength right there. Levine's time in the weight room paying off.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
At about an 82% clip a season ago, so I'm sure he'll take those numbers.
The two-time dunk champion, Zach LaVine, can hammer it down, Coach, or he can bury one from three.
Well, that's right, Kevin. And look, he came into the league with that great athletic ability, and we all marveled at it. But this guy's really gone to work on his skills, and he's become one of the most efficient shooters in this league from any range on the floor. This guy has gone from great athlete to great player.
Here's DeRozan. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
Wow. Missed the easy one right there, right at the rim, but came up empty.
It's good.
And this is where Allen should look to score because he's got the size and length.
Outside, Levine. Back to Westbrook. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Now here's DeRozan. He's covered closely. 4 on the shot clock. Levine finds Achua. Again, the miss by the Kings.
Doesn't register as a block, but he did everything you want defending that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
Now, here is Harden from past the arc. And his third shot of the night, no good, 0 for 3.
really just struggling here in the first few minutes. 5 attempts with only 1 fall.
Pass to Levine. Shoots the 3. No good that time. The Cavaliers trail by 5. And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, and slam dunk by Allen.
At 6'11", Allen, a legitimate threat to finish through the rim, especially when given that kind of positioning.
Westbrook passes to Levine. There's a screen by Achua. Evan Mobley with the rebound.
Well, that's the look he wanted, but the defense doing just enough to impact that shot.
Mobley sets the pick for Harden. Loads it up there for Mobley. DeRozan scanning the floor. To the middle. And that one is stuffed right through.
Well, looking at his numbers, DeRozan is a very good wing passer.
Mobley outside. Pass to Harden. Mobley, a screen on Westbrook. Here's Harden. Up and in, it's good. First basket of the game for him. 1 for 4 shooting.
And Harden is a nightmare in the pick and roll. Just a clever combo guard who is completely unpredictable.
DeRozan, a screen on Mitchell. Levine against Mitchell. Outside Westbrook. The 3. Cavaliers with the rebound. On the wing, Harden. Mitchell outside. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Tyson. He's covered by Westbrook. The shot no good. Tyson.
He'll probably hear about that shot selection when he gets back to the bench. Maybe not their best option there.
Westbrook kicks to Achua. Back to Westbrook. Sacramento moving it around. For 3, Levine. Evan Mobley with the rebound.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
To the paint. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
And the ever-growing confidence of Mobley inside, he knows these are shots he can make consistently.
Now, here's Achua. Hasn't made one yet. The wide open look here for DeRozan. Good on the three-point shot.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from that.
Here's Mitchell. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
And they've done well at taking advantage of...
Team is Domantas Sabonis. Can he anchor them, though, defensively?
Well, Sabonis is not a big-time shot blocker, Kevin, but paint points haven't been their biggest concern. Rather, it's been their struggles closing out the shooters on the perimeter.
And so here's Cleveland. The Kings getting the bucket. Harden's shot is off.
Now, he hasn't...
DeRozan finds Westbrook. Back to DeRozan. In the corner, it's Levine. Good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assist. Levine's got 6.
You can't forget about Levine from deep.
Mitchell feeling it out a bit. Down low. Here's Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. Outside DeRozan. Lays it up off the glass. He's got 7.
Well, it sure didn't take him much time to heat up. Aggressive start.
Hayden with it. And he banks in the layup. Harden's got his second basket.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
And Doug Christie wants a timeout. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. And we've got a lineup change here for Sacramento. With this pause in the action, let's show you the teams that have scored the most points in the league last season. The Cavaliers, number 1.
Yeah, number 1 in the league in terms of points per game a season ago. They play as a team, just really unselfish in terms of their brand of basketball.
Here's Stephens. Hunter on the wing. Over Wade. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Taking a look here at the numbers for Schroeder. Some last season stats for him. Averaged about 13 points a game, 5 assists, and 2 rebounds. Backup point guard, always an important position, and he fills that role beautifully.
Yeah, you need someone who can organize that second unit and keep things moving along. A tremendous asset, highly valued by a coaching staff.
Carter, he's checked in for Sacramento. And a switch here also for Cleveland. Nance is checked in. And both free throws good for Hunter. I'm told now by our producer, do we have them, guys? Okay, we do. We have a call coming in from Shams Charania. Shams, thanks for joining us. What do you have?
Well, this summer, the entire Cavaliers executive front office staff received multi-year contract extensions. Over the last 3 years, Cleveland has had the 3rd best record in the association. Guys, and there's a sense that a culture is being created that is permeating every level of this organization.
You'll love to hear it. All right, Shams, we appreciate the update. Here's Schroeder. The Kings getting the bucket. Pass to Ellis. Back to Schroeder. It's the teardrop, and it's good on the way in.
What great touch from the German, Dennis Schroeder.
And here is Monk. His last outing, he had 18 points. Shoots over Merrill. Off the left rim and out.
Well, the analytics don't like it, but if the defense is giving it up, I like that shot selection despite the miss.
Nance is special. How easy is it for him to make the spectacular look routine?
And that's a great look at that slam from our AT&T connected cam. Pass to Hunter. Out to Carter. And they call an illegal screen here.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Look, you can get away with a lot in terms of screens today. But you can't make it that obvious.
And the Kings making a change here. Stevens is checked in. And Cleveland with a change here, too. Tomlin's checked in. Schroeder looking around. Has to Wade. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Here's Stephens. He's guarded by Schroeder. Stevens, the pass to Hunter. Again, the miss by the Kings. And it's Schroeder with the ball. He brings it up for Cleveland. Trailing by 2. Pass to Tomlin. Ellis outside. Back to Merrill. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. And it's the Kings with the ball. Stevens, the pass to Hunter. Here's Eubanks. Pass to Stephens. And just miss after miss right now. Cleveland's gone 1 of 5 from downtown in the first quarter. Points out there have been hard to come by. Schroeder outside. Fires from deep. Clifford pulls it in. The Kings come into this one following a loss to Los Angeles. Monk finds Hunter. To the middle. Wants to get it to Eubanks and does. Yes, that goes in.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
And so the first quarter is in the books. Kings ahead. They lead by 4. Live from Golden One Center. You're watching 2K Sports. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And let's quickly break down the game we've been watching from the Kings, guys.
Attacking, drawing fouls. They won that first quarter at the line.
All right, and now you want to see them sustain this relentlessness for the entire game because it's clearly paying off.
On the floor for Cleveland getting going here in the second. We've got Keon Ellis. Wade out there with Thomas Bryant. Then there's Dennis Schroeder, and it's Harden in at the shooting guard position.
Oh, and the D, you got to get out on that, or Harden will make you pay.
Monk with the bounce pass. Hunter against Wade. Kick out to Levine. They set the pick. Lets the 3 fly. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
Yeah, he hasn't had the best night from the field, but his teammates have had his back.
Ellis wide open. And another 3 for Cleveland.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
Schroeder against Monk. Hunter, the pass to Eubanks. And he slams it one-handed.
A rare assist there from Hunter. They want him to continue to work on his playmaking.
And we're now about a minute and a half into the second quarter. Here's Schroeder. Into the lane. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That one on Monk. We know Dennis Schroeder is a great pro, Stan, but he might be even better playing internationally.
Yeah, Kevin, you're right, and there's a few guys like that. We saw it with Dennis Schroeder, that when they're playing for their country, maybe it's the role they have or the confidence that their teammates and coaching staffs have in them at that level, but Dennis Schroeder takes over when he's playing for Germany.
First free throw is good. Well, Greg, you've had a long NBA career, so I'm curious, what's one of the biggest changes you've noticed since you've retired?
Well, you know, one that doesn't get talked about enough, length. You know, players these days are just longer, especially in the backcourt, and that wing position. It feels like every team has a guy 6'9" or taller that is a pure perimeter player.
So, Greg, in the offseason, the Kings made it a priority to address their need at point guard.
I mean, they had multiple combo guards on the roster, but lacked a true lead guard. And they realized they needed someone who could run the offense, hoping Dennis Schroeder can fill that role.
Now, here's Monk. Still without a basket. Shoots over Schroeder. Pass to Clifford. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. And now we'll look at the upcoming schedule for Sacramento. On Monday, they'll take on Zion Williamson and the New Orleans Pelicans. Then on Wednesday, they'll be taking on Jaren Jackson and the Utah Jazz.
Yeah, and Kevin, this is going to be a very trying part of the schedule for them. More than a fair share of road games on the dock for the team, and have not had an easy time finding success away from home.
The first one falls. Greg, last season, the Cavaliers with 64 wins. That's the third most in franchise history.
But crushing disappointment, then losing in the second round. They knew they'd be criticized and acknowledged they need to be.
He hits one and misses one, each at the line. And great offensive firepower for the Kings. But you know what, Stan? They know they got to defend.
Well, their head coach, Doug Christie, made his bones at that end. But it's on these players to execute, and that'll be the challenge.
And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
And let's briefly take a look at the stats for Malik Monk. Good season for him last year. Last season put up about 17 points per, 5 assists, and 3 rebounds. Just a fantastic scorer off the bench. Always a factor in every game he plays.
Yeah, look, you need that kind of punch off the bench. Someone who can help shoulder the offensive load.
Now here's Harden. He's got 7. Schroeder. And it's off from three-point range. Pass to Clifford. Here's Monk. Levine dishes to Monk. Here's the screen. Inside. Here's Eubanks. And he bangs it home with one hand.
Well, that is what they want from Monk. Making passes, keeping the offense flowing.
Harden looking it over. Pass to Schroeder. Outside Bryant. On the wing. From outside the arc. No good that time. Hunter with some nice defense. The Kings leading. Here's Levine. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Last time they met in Cleveland.
Well, it helps when your opponent makes that many mistakes. I thought that was the story of the game.
Yeah, you got to think coach will show this one as an example of what not to do. You got to take care of the ball.
And Doug Christie wants a timeout. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. DeMar DeRozan, he's checked in for the Kings. And then for Cleveland, Nance comes in for Bryant. And it's Mitchell in for Dennis Schroeder. Monk, the pass to DeRozan. Five to shoot. From the top of the key. And no good as it rattles out.
Just tremendous defense right there. Applying the pressure.
Nance outside. Nance a screen on Levine. And Nance slams it in.
And it's in Larry Nance Jr.'s blood. Remember, his dad, Larry Sr., won the first ever dunk contest.
Now, here's DeRozan. He's got 7. Pass to Levine. Hunter up top. He's guarded by Ellis. One-on-one fast break. Harden outside. Wade a screen on Monk. From deep Harden. Harden strokes home the 3.
And getting going here in the second quarter, his second three-pointer of the game.
Now here's Levine. He has 6. In the corner, it's Monk. And the shot goes down.
I like that Monk stays committed to his shot despite the inside coverage, earning those 2 points.
Pass to Wade. Mitchell against Levine. Wade sets the pick for Mitchell. Back to Wade. Shoots over DeRozan. Kicks it out to Harden. It's stolen by Monk. Mitchell against Levine. 1 for 3. Gets the three-pointer to fall. And it's now only a 1-point Cavalier lead.
Well, Monk is a zero hesitation three-point shooter. He's got all the confidence in the world.
Here's Harden on the wing. Monk defending. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Well, when you look at what he's provided them on the offensive end, it's been an important part of why they're leading.
One shot.
And the free throw, no good. People have said, Greg, he is a system unto himself. In fact, he said it about himself. James Harden's ability, GA, to break down defenses remains in rarefied air.
And even as he's lost a step now, his supreme skill level ensures he remains a threat on a nightly basis.
Here is Harden following the score by DeMar DeRozan. Mitchell passes to Allen. And Allen slams it in.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. And there's the whistle, illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, and that's maybe something that should be called more. We see a lot of moving screens in today's NBA.
Monk's checked in for Sacramento. A switch here also for Cleveland. Dennis Schroeder's checked in for James Harden. And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Thank you. Going back a few years, Donovan Mitchell dealt with a lot of trade speculation. He said you don't realize how stressful it was until you're out of it. Now he says it's great to finally have that sense of peace. I love being in Cleveland, but there's more to be done. Back to you guys.
On a mission for sure. All right, Allie, we appreciate the report. And Doug Christie wants a timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. And now here's the 2K leaderboard with the list of the NBA's best teams from three-point land a year ago. Second, the Cavaliers.
Well, their approach to shooting was phenomenal. They didn't force many threes, and when they got a good look, they drilled it.
Here's Monk. He has 5. Pass to DeRozan. Back to Monk. 5 on the clock. Over Mitchell. The shot by Monk is no good. Cleveland leading by 5. Here's Tyson. DeRozan defending. High arcing shot. Sacramento's gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. That's good from 17 feet away. DeRozan's got 11 points.
Yeah, you love the confident mindset of DeRozan. Not afraid to pull up off the dribble.
It's tipped. And now the fast break. Westbrook with the ball. And it's good. 2 points. And now just a 1-point Cavalier lead. Cavaliers have gone 8 of 11 from the field in the second quarter. Really flowing here. Mobley outside. From the arc. And now Sacramento on the break. And DeRozan kicks to Monk. Outside Westbrook. Pass to Achua. Sacramento moving it around. Three-pointer. The Cavaliers pull it in. Following this game, they hit the road to challenge the Nuggets at Ball Arena in Denver. And that's the final game of this 5-game road run for the team. Now, here's Mobley. And here is Mitchell. Allen, a screen on Westbrook. Mitchell's shot is good. Mitchell's got his second bucket of the night.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look for that.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And Malik Monk is instant offense coach. So fun to watch.
He really is, Kevin, because he brings great energy every night. Seems to just love being out there. And then he's done what most guys do. If they're going to take that jump to becoming good players, he's become more efficient as a player because he's learned to make better decisions on the floor.
Free throw drops for Monk. And in 2028, Cleveland poised, GA, to welcome the WNBA's 16th franchise.
Reviving the name and branding of the Cleveland Rockers, one of the W's inaugural teams that folded back in 2003. Soon back on stage after a quarter-century hiatus.
No good on the second free throw.
Well, you look at how far Monk has come over the course of his career, turning into a really well-rounded player, especially passing and shooting.
Mitchell wide open. His three-pointer's off the mark.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
It's deflected. It's stolen by Schroeder. In the corner, it's Mobley. Here's Allen. And it's Allen with the jam.
A superb offensive rebounder. Allen's long arms and feel for how to get positioning helps big time.
Pass to Achua. Now, here's Monk. Achua kicks to DeRozan. Just 4 to shoot. For 3, Evan Mobley with the rebound. Mobley's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Schroeder against Westbrook. Schroeder dishes to Mitchell. Pass to Mobley. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. DeRozan on the wing. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. DeRozan's got 9 points now in the quarter.
Overall, this quarter, he's getting good looks, and he's taking advantage.
Schroeder finds Mobley. Mitchell outside. Allen with the screen for Mitchell. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Monk, the basket is good. That's his 6th attempt and his 3rd make.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
Westbrook against Schroeder. Pass to Mitchell. To the right side. Now here's Mobley. Covered by Achua. And the layup's good off the glass. Mobley's got 6.
Well, anytime you can get a good look close in like that, it's always your best option.
James Harden getting it done for the Cleveland Cavaliers. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. And Allie LaForce has got something now for us from the floor. Allie, take it away.
James, scoring seems to come easy for you. What's your mentality out there?
I just like to have fun. You know, it's all for the kids. It's all for the fans. You know, I think that's what we're here for. And so, you know, guys, just go out there and compete, have fun, and just play hard.
Well, the kids are getting a great show tonight. Good luck in the second half.
All right, Allie, thank you. And, folks, we'll be back with you right after this halftime break.
Hello and welcome. Before we take a look at the action from the first half, a brief overview of some upcoming games.
Checking out the Kings. You can think you know your team, but you have no idea until the real game begins.
You don't have to be a finished product right now, right out the gate. Just set the table early and build from there.
And next up, let's take a look at the Cleveland Cavaliers, who seem pretty well matched in their game.
They've controlled the pace, and it's been fast, getting out in the open court and scoring before the defense could get set.
Says the Jet. And that concludes halftime. Now time to send it over to Kevin Harlan as the game's about to resume.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. A fantastic game from DeMar DeRozan so far.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, I'd love to see what they drew up in the locker room, because you're right. He's the problem right now.
Now Westbrook, still yet to score. Outside in the perimeter, Levine and DeRozan. And then there's Precious Achiuwa. Then there's Russell Westbrook. So that's the 5 in the game for Sacramento. Now here's Westbrook. They trail by 3. Just 5 to shoot. Mitchell with the steal. Mobley with the block.
And whenever Mobley is out there on D, you have to be aware of where he is.
And this is his second trip to the line tonight.
Shooting 2.
Free throw good, Levine.
Well, one thing with Levine, you love the way he can attack at all 3 levels on the floor.
He's perfect from the line this time.
Well, he's been very good at the line, and we all know free throws can make or break you in the end.
Harden the pass to Allen. Here's Mitchell. Wound up there for Allen. Levine with it. Pass to DeRozan. There's a screen by Achiuwa. Just 5 on the clock. For the lead. Mobley with the block.
A nice use of those long arms by Mobley. He's got a lot of reach.
And right now, let's watch that terrific swat.
And this is why coaches stress the importance of defense. Big block there in this close game.
Second half rolling along now. About a minute played here.
Well, halftime is supposed to be for adjustments. I'm sure this isn't what they had in mind.
The Cavaliers leading. Mitchell passes to Mobley. And here's Harden. Mitchell outside. Mobley sets the pick for Mitchell. No good from outside. Kings have gone 0-3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second half. For the lead. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
You got to give Westbrook credit. He's looking to get fouled.
This is his first free throw of the game.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He's off on the first. Hey, Greg, they dropped the interim tag for Doug Christie as he's now the permanent head coach of the Kings.
Well, we'll have to see how permanent that is. The 5th head coach in the last 7 years. That seat is always hot in Sacramento.
That one drops. He ties it up.
Listen, there's no doubt he feels like they should have the lead, but that miss will keep it all tied up.
To the inside. Here's Allen. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. And that's 12 points for Jared Allen.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Westbrook passes to Achua. Here's DeRozan. And once again off the mark by Sacramento.
Well, 4 failed attempts to start this half. Not what they wanted out of the locker room.
Kicks it out to Mitchell. Pass to Harden. 6 on the shot clock. Over Levine. Again, the Cavaliers score.
Well, clock winding down. None better than Harden at getting buckets in a hurry.
Outside, Levine. Back to Westbrook. Sacramento moving it around. DeRozan inside. Makes that one fall. It's his 8th bucket in 15 shot attempts.
And they get one. Now 1 of 5 here in the third.
Pass to Tyson. Mitchell kicks to Mobley. The tray. It's hauled in by the Kings. Levine's got 4 rebounds in this game. Westbrook feeling it out a bit. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Westbrook's got the game tied up here for the Kings.
And if anything, Westbrook gets more aggressive against contact inside. He doubles his effort level in response.
And here's Harden. He's got 14. Mobley a screen on Westbrook. And here's Harden for 3. Drills the three-pointer. Harden's got 17 now.
And one of the top scorers in the game. Harden has an innate gift for creating his shot.
And Doug Christie wants a timeout. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup.
And now we get a chance to check in on Evan Mobley. Great showing for him last season. Averaged about 18 points a game, 9 rebounds and 3 assists. And for a reserve big man, not a big drop-off when he checks in the game.
Well, it's because he's someone that understands his role. He plays with confidence and helps provide stability when he's on the floor.
Now, here is Harden. 17 points in the game. Here's Westbrook. Outside DeRozan. Back to Westbrook. Fires for 3. Sacramento again missing. And that's out of bounds. Sacramento will retain possession. You gotta love strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejections. Wow.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing when to rise up and swat that one away.
Levine against Mitchell. Outside Westbrook. DeRozan in the corner. Shot clock at 6. Pulls up on the wing, and that one is good. DeRozan's got 20.
This is a big night for DeRozan. But don't forget, he's been doing this since 2009. A long time in this league.
Now here's Harden. This one for 3. That miss makes him 7 for 12 from the field this game. Harden against Westbrook. DeRozan dishes to Westbrook. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Cavaliers have gone 3 of 7 on field goal attempts here in the second half. And Mitchell gets it to go.
Well, when you have a scorer as skilled as he is, you do everything you can to get him the looks he needs.
Outside DeRozan. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
Yeah, not at his most efficient this quarter. He's got to work on finding high percentage shots.
Into his mid-30s, the veteran DeMar DeRozan holding up well, Greg.
And such a consistent presence for his team. DeMar plays at his own speed, and he has mastered the art of the mid-range.
The Kings trail by 3. And now, Allie LaForce says something for us from the sideline.
Thanks, guys. The Kings last season traded for Zach LaVine, and he said, quote, "I've been a fan for a long time, knowing how incredible these fans are each and every game. A Tuesday night, it's still going to be packed in here. People pull for their team, and I don't take it for granted." Back to you guys.
Tremendous support. Hey, Allie, thank you very much for the report. Pass to Tyson. Back to Harden. Allen, a screen on Westbrook. Misses the wing J. Sacramento's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Achua, no good.
And what should have been a simple pass and finish ends up in a missed opportunity on that alley-oop attempt.
Yeah, that just comes down to the timing being off between those two guys.
Harden, that's good.
How about the effort from Harden, pushing past the contact inside?
Pass to Achua. Back to Westbrook. For the tie. Cavaliers with the rebound. Mobley's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Harden outside. Stolen by Westbrook. Mobley with the block. Mitchell against Westbrook. Mobley, a screen on Westbrook. Pass to Mobley. Takes a 3. Rebound by the Kings. And following this one, they'll take on the Hornets in New Orleans. That'll be the first half of a 2-game trip. LaVine for 3. Harden grabs the miss.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
Yeah, I get it, but you don't want him forcing things. It's better to get your shots within the flow of the offense.
In the corner, it's LaVine to the paint. Here's Achua. The dunk by Achua.
And not the prototype power forward, but he has tremendous athletic ability.
Pass to Tyson. Back to Harden. Allen with the screen for Harden. Mitchell outside. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. The Kings trail. Outside Westbrook. For the lead. The shot comes out.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
Mitchell up top, guarded by LaVine. Mobley, a screen on DeRozan. Floats it up there for Mobley. Now here's Westbrook inside. DeRozan slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. It's on Jared Allen.
Yeah, and DeRozan, one of the game's more powerful wings, scoring through the foul.
And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Cavaliers.
Find the lanes. Find the lanes. One shot.
And from season to season, Coach, DeMar DeRozan remains incredibly consistent.
Yeah, look, he's consistent because he's extremely professional. This guy's always in shape, always ready to play. He knows what his game is, and he plays to that game. Something of a throwback because his game's built on the mid-range shooting, but everybody could use a DeMar DeRozan on their team. An underrated playmaker. I like seeing DeRozan share the ball like this.
We've got 1:48 left to play in the third. Schroeder passes to Merrill. Now, here's Wade. Eubanks defending. Schroeder against Monk. Kicks it out to Ellis. Over Hunter. Ellis can't get it to go. And it's DeRozan with the ball for the Kings. They lead by 1. The shot by Monk is no good. Well, Cleveland shooting around 40% in the third. Maybe settling for some less than ideal looks out there. Schroeder, right side. The baseline J, off the mark. Kings shooting pretty well at 46% from the floor. To the middle. Here's Eubanks. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Yeah, DeRozan is an intelligent playmaker, opening up the floor for his team with the pick and roll.
Schroeder passes to Merrill. And Malik Monk is going to pick up the foul. And that'll be his third foul so far. And the Kings making a change here. Stevens is checked in. Bryant is checked in for the Cavaliers. .41 seconds left to play in the third. Now Schroeder. He's got 6. Outside Bryant. Shot clock at 5. Off target from outside. Kings leading now by 3. Takes the 3. Clifford can't get it to go. And here are the Cavaliers now. Schroeder outside. Fires from 18. Yep, that one goes. Schroeder's got 8.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from that.
3 quarters of play in a close game here. Kings lead by 1. Live from Golden One Center. You're watching 2K Sports. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, he puts that pass right on the money and made things look easy for his teammate.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. And Cleveland looking at who they've got to start the fourth quarter. Deion Ellis is out there with Sam Merrill. Then there's Wade. Then it's Harden, and it's Schroeder in at the point guard. Outside, Levine. Pass to Eubanks. Monk for 3. Rebounded by Ellis. The Cavaliers trailing. Now Merrill. Here's Clifford. And we've played through about a minute here in the fourth. Monk finds Eubanks. 6 to shoot. Here's Hunter. Good. Nothing but net. Hunter's got the first basket as we get going in the fourth for the Kings.
Yeah, Hunter has this versatility in his offensive game.
Wade dishes to Schroeder. Ellis outside. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. From deep, Harden. The shot misses.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Down low. The shot's good from Monk. Now it's a 5-point Kings lead.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Here's Harden on the wing. Headed by Levine. Harden's shot is off. Kings have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter start. And it's Hunter with the jam.
And don't look now, but they're starting to extend this lead.
Well, look, we've seen that no lead is safe these days. You got to keep scoring and extending that margin.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout here. He's not taking any chances and wants to huddle him up right away. DeMar DeRozan, he's checked in for Sacramento. And then for Cleveland, Ryan, he's checked in for Wade. And it's Mitchell in for Dennis Schroeder. We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Hey, guys. Well, during that last break, I heard Kenny Atkinson as he talked with his team. He really emphasized rim protection. He said to his guys, I want us to cut down on the easy looks inside. No more of that. It's a simple ask that could have a big impact.
And as always, Allie, great job. Thank you. Here's Merrill, covered by Hunter. Got a hand on it, and they recover it. Back to Merrill. Once again off the mark by Cleveland. And so Monk will bring it up for Sacramento. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets. Pass to Hunter. And here's DeRozan. Covered by Mitchell, and they double up DeRozan. Sacramento needs to get off a shot. The shot by Monk is no good.
Well, and after making just one triple going into the break, he's still looking for his first make from distance here in the second half.
Merrill passes to Ellis. Now, here's Mitchell. Bryant, a screen on Levine. And here's Mitchell from the arc. Bryant, good, and the assist goes to Mitchell. Mitchell's got 5 assists in the game.
And that's about the worst defense I can imagine a team playing coming down the stretch.
Yeah, there's no excuse for giving that up. That's the absolute last thing you want to happen.
DeRozan, Cavaliers with the rebound. Bryant's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Merrill on the wing, covered by Hunter. There's the triple. Eubanks grabs the miss. Eubanks got his 4th rebound in this one. Got it. Nice one there from Levine. And the Kings lead by 7.
High percentage territory for Levine.
Pass to Harden. Got it. Harden for 2.
An offensive juggernaut. It's fun watching Harden go out and just take over.
Outside DeRozan. And that's a foul called on Keon Ellis. That's foul number 2 for him. Russell Westbrook's checked in for Malik Monk. And Cleveland with a change here too. Mobley, he's checked in for Bryant. Westbrook against Harden. Westbrook passes to DeRozan. Shoots over Merrill. And DeMar DeRozan the bucket on the assist by Westbrook. And that's now 25 points for DeMar DeRozan. Mitchell outside. Mitchell a screen on Westbrook. And here's Harden for 3. Hunter grabs the miss. Hunter's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
No doubt the fight's there. They are trying to battle back, but he's just really struggling this quarter.
The Cavaliers trail by 7. Mitchell kicks to Harden. The 11-footer. And again, it's Cleveland.
And that time, converting off the catch. Harden showing a little bit of everything tonight.
Pass to DeRozan. Back to Westbrook. Now Eubanks, covered by Mobley. Clock at 6. And stolen by Mobley. Now Cleveland moving it up. Here's Mitchell. Kicks it out to Harden. The three. Cranes the three-pointer. Harden's got 14 points now in the second half.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc. Well, you love assisted hoops. That's good offense.
To the paint. It's tipped and stolen by Hunter. Westbrook with it, and it's Harden picking him up. Harden against Westbrook. Pass to DeRozan. And that's a foul called on Keon Ellis. And that'll be his third foul so far. And the Cavaliers making a change here. Allen's checked in. Westbrook with it. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
Well, believe it or not, that's only his first turnover, taking care of the ball.
Cavaliers making a switch here. Tyson's checked in. Mitchell against Levine. Mitchell dishes to Harden. Pass to Mobley. Allen outside. Now Harden. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Not going to go that time. Westbrook with the nice D there. Kings leading now by 4 to the inside. And the jam by Levine.
No surprise here. Levine loves pulling up the landing gear.
Pass to Tyson. Back to Harden. A kick out to Mobley. Wants to get it to Westbrook and does. Banked in off the glass. And it's an 8-point Sacramento lead. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Kings.
Well, all you can ask for is your guys to be really active on D, and they've been more than that tonight.
And they've also forced a lot of turnovers, capitalizing and turning those turnovers into points. Way to get after it.
Pass to Mobley. They need this one. Westbrook pulls it in. Sacramento's gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark.
Even though it hasn't been his best game, they're still up, and that's what's important.
Here's Mobley. Pass to Harden. Harden draws the double. To Mobley. Got a piece of it. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Here's Tyson. Sacramento grabs the miss. Westbrook's got his 5th rebound in this one. Outside DeRozan. And they double up DeRozan. And here's Levine. Good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assist. DeRozan's got his 8th assist here tonight.
Quick trigger there. Levine ready to shoot before the pass even reaches his hands.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout. He knows every possession is critical now. The Cavaliers trail by 11. Harden outside. Here's Mobley. Oh, that is a big-time jam.
The vision that Harden has displayed over his career, simply elite.
Sacramento's gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. And they double up DeRozan. Takes the shot, and he drains the J.
Oh, great ball movement there.
The Cavaliers shooting pretty good tonight at 48%. Now Allen.
When you have an elite wingspan like Jared Allen, you make those alley-oops look easy.
Sacramento leading by 9. And here's DeRozan. And they double up DeRozan. Puts up the 3. And there's the 3.
Not the biggest fan of that shot, but he had the space to get it off, so why not?
Westbrook against Harden. Here's Mobley. Out of bounds. Sacramento will take possession.
And the misconnection there. Fans guarding their beverages. That's a pass he'd like back for sure.
And here are the Kings now. They're on a 14-4 run. DeRozan. And it's off. And so it's Harden bringing it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Down by 12. Harden draws the double. Mitchell fires. It's good.
Well, it's a three-point shooting league. Guys like him are so important for spacing.
Kings leading now by 9. Outside DeRozan. Covered by Mitchell. Off the glass.
Yeah, and for a solid decision maker like DeRozan, that's an easy pass.
Cleveland now, time running out. Now, here is Harden. Screen by Allen. And stolen by Achua.
And now as the clock ticks down, this is going to end up as a solid victory here for the Kings.
This is a game where the defense, steals specifically, generating a lot of opportunities.
And it created possessions for them, scoring opportunities, and that effort a big part of what will be a nice victory here tonight.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
No doubt they came in very motivated to win this one and finish the season series at a game apiece.
And a lot of players tonight helped contribute to this performance, but in particular, a real good game it was for DeMar DeRozan.
Well, what an unselfish display from him tonight. Sharing the ball, creating for others, just beautiful basketball.
So it's the Kings winning this one easily. A confident win and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah, I mean, it was a solid performance, particularly here at home. And I think they built off that edge of being here and play with just a little more confidence than their opponent.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. And for all of us here at the table, Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony and our terrific sideline reporter, Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for being with us tonight. But first,